Students, in last class we learned formulas of turnover ratio. In this class we are going to learn problems of turnover ratio. Look at the board. From the given information, calculate inventory turnover ratio and inventory conversion period in months. Given revenue from operation, opening inventory, closing inventory, purchase during the year, carriage inward are given. Now they are asking inventory turnover ratio. Problem number 1. Inventory turnover ratio. What is the formula? Cost of revenue from operation. Cost of revenue from operation divided by average inventory. Divided by average inventory. First we have to find cost of revenue from operation. Cost of revenue from operation. Formula for this: opening inventory plus net purchase plus direct expenses minus closing inventories. This is the formula. Okay. Revenue from operation not required for the calculation of inventory turnover ratio. We need opening inventory. Opening inventory value 40,000. Then closing inventory we have to deduct its value 20,000. Purchases during the year 90,000. Then carriage inward is a direct expenses, it should be added. Now we add. So 1,40,000 minus 20. So our answer is 1,20,000. Then we have to find average inventory. Average inventory. In this case, opening inventory and closing inventory are given. So formula is opening inventory plus closing inventory divided by 2. So opening inventory 40,000, closing inventory 20,000 divided by 2. So 60,000 divided by 2 is 30,000. Now we are going to calculate inventory turnover ratio. Our cost of revenue from operation already we calculated 1,20,000. Average inventory we calculated 30,000. So our inventory turnover ratio is 4 times. Then they asked one more question, inventory conversion period. Inventory conversion period. Inventory conversion period in months they asked. Formula for this: months in a year divided by inventory turnover ratio. Inventory turnover ratio. Months in a year we know 12 months. Our inventory turnover ratio is 4 times. So our answer is 3 months. Students, let me see the second problem. The credit revenue from operation 9,60,000. Its debtor and bills receivable at the end of the period amounting to 1,60,000 respectively. Calculate trade receivable turnover ratio and debt collection period in months. Yes, they are asking trade receivable turnover ratio. Sum number 2, they are asking trade receivable turnover ratio. Formula is credit revenue from operation divided by average trade receivable. Always credit revenue from operation given in the question. We have to find average trade receivable. In this case, debtor and BR at the end. So closing debtor, closing BR are given. So we have to add it. Debtor plus bills receivable. Debtor its value 1 lakh, bills receivable its value 60,000. So our average trade receivable 1,60,000. Now we can apply the formula. Our cash credit revenue from operation is 9,60,000. Average trade receivable 1,60,000. So our answer is 6 times. Our answer is 6 times. Here they asked one more question. Credit debt collection period. They asked one more question called debt collection period. Debt collection period in months. Formula is months in a year divided by accounts receivable turnover ratio. Months in a year we know 12. Our accounts receivable turnover ratio just now we ascertained 6 times. So our answer is 2 months. Students, let me see 2 more problem in relation to the turnover ratio. Students, let me see third problem. From the following information, calculate trade payable turnover ratio and credit payment period in days. Yes, here they are asking trade payable ratio. Formula is trade payable turnover ratio. Formula is net credit purchase divided by average accounts payable. Net credit purchase always given in the question. In this problem, net credit purchase given. Credit purchases are given. So we have to find average accounts payable. Here opening creditor, closing creditor given. Opening bills payable, closing bills payable are given. So we have to apply one formula. Average accounts payable. Formula opening creditor plus closing creditors divided by 2 plus opening bills payable plus closing bills payable divided by 2. Opening creditor 20,000, closing creditor 10,000 divided by 2 plus opening bills payable 4,000, closing bills payable 6,000 divided by 2. If we add these two, 30,000 divided by 2 plus 10,000 divided by 2. So its average is 15,000, its average is 5,000. So our average accounts payable is 20,000. Net credit purchase always given in the question. So net credit purchase 1 lakh, average accounts payable 20,000. So our answer is 5 times. Here they asked one more, credit payment period in days. Credit payment period in days they asked. The formula is days in a year divided by accounts payable turnover ratio. Accounts payable turnover ratio. Days in a year we know 365. Accounts payable turnover ratio is 5. So our answer is 73 days. Okay. Then the last question they asked is calculate fixed assets turnover ratio. Last question is fixed assets turnover ratio. Formula revenue from operation divided by average fixed asset divided by average fixed asset. Revenue from operation given in the question. We have to find average fixed asset. If two fixed assets, namely opening balance of fixed asset and closing balance of fixed assets are given, we have to take average. If closing balances of fixed assets are given, we can use that closing balance of fixed asset as average fixed asset. Here fixed assets at the end are given, so this is average fixed asset. Now we can apply the formula. So our revenue from operation is 60 lakh. Our average fixed assets 6 lakhs. So answer is 10 times. Students, we will learn one more problem in relation to the activity ratio in next class. Till then, bye and thank you.